Hey all and welcome back for the finale of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games DS Adventure Tours Story Mode, Eggman and Bowser's Olympics, starring the Snow Spirits, and all the characters from the Mario and Sonic franchises. I don't have to say that ever again. This has been a fun playthrough, but the title is just too long for its own good, really. Anywho, the main baddie duo are here, and they have a plethora of minigames for us to close out this Olympic fest with. A couple of them are fairly durable. The Fever Hockey can go fuck itself.
Well, that's been like a recurring trend throughout the game, isn't it? The hockey can go fuck itself.
Well, yeah, but this is like a full match, and there's no handicaps here. I can tell you what, all blazing bobsleigh, that is a good mission to start off with.
Yeah, and now I will say for these final matches, it does lock you into just using Mario and Sonic.
Oh, of course.
Which I get, you know, it's fine, but at the same time, you know, we've spent the whole game unlocking all these characters, so I can understand for like the final one. That makes sense. I just kind of wish you had the chance to do some other stuff for the first two.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose something that would have also been quite cool is obviously we've gathered all our friends to, you know, help us beat Bowser and Eggman. It would have been nice to have the option to use them, because, I mean, what some people probably would have done, and I mean, what I assume you would have done as well, is sort of use different characters for each stage of the phase. Because, I mean, that would make sense to do, and would have been quite fun. Also, it meant that it probably would have made certain bits a bit easier, because you would have been able to pick characters that had better suited stats to the games.
That implies I've been paying attention to the stats at all throughout this whole game.
Yeah, well, thematically I can see why they'd go with Mario and Sonic for the finale. It's not like the other characters didn't help, it's just that this was always Mario and Sonic's games. They were just bit players, really.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, like, I do kind of think it's a shame in the fact that you got these team sports, like you got this and you got the hockey, so you know it's Mario and Sonic together, but the final one is a solo sport. And I kind of feel like I would have rearranged it to have a team sport as the last one, of like the team of Mario and Sonic against the team of Eggman and Bowser.
Yeah, it should have been Fever Hockey at the end. Just really go out on an obnoxious note, you know?
No, I'll make one of the fun team sports. Maybe this could have been like a wrap-up.
This
they
is
had,
way
like,
too easy for the final minigame.
Well, you could have had like an extended course or something with it.
I mean, the other thing is that, so they could have gone with the tactic of giving you the ultra hard challenge before this one, and then giving you this one as sort of like your come down, this is an easy fight, but it's epic and it's fun, and it takes you out on a fun note rather than you know, you're just wanting to murder it because of difficulty spike.
Yeah, this could have been like your escape sequence on the bobsleigh.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool thinking of that, actually. It's not all about speed, Sonic. One day you'll learn that, and then you'll finally grow up.
But it is a fucking race, so yes, it is about speed. You gotta win.
Damn it! Beaten by a technicality.
Yeah, slow and steady, don't win the race when the others are downhill on a bobsleigh.
Oh boy, here we go!
Oh, let's see how many lives you lose on this one, because I noticed you lost 2 on the last one.
Shh, Richie, quiet.
No, louder, Richie, louder.
Yeah, I want everyone to think I'm perfect.
That's never happening, mate.
Oh.
So, which playable characters are we actually missing here? Because am I correct in saying there's like 5 per line?
No, I've got everyone that you can play as in the story. The ones that we're missing are the villains. So you've got, I think, Bowser Jr., Metal Sonic, Bowser, and Eggman.
What about Omega?
He's not playable as far as I remember.
Weird.
No, he wouldn't be. He fits in with Jet and Rouge, I think, as being present but not playable.
Yeah. Like, it is still a pretty big pool of characters to be
It is.
fair.
It's kind of nicely and mixed as well. Nicely and mixed. The sequel to Simple and Clean, really. Also, I want to point out, within seconds of the match starting, they had already scored a goal. Let that set the tone for if you let the other side take advantage of the momentum here.
Yeah, you really need to be quick with your shots here, because otherwise stuff like that happens.
I mean, at least it's remaining at 10.
Yeah, I got the star, so I'll take this.
Nicely done.
I just sort of budged him out of the way real quick before I shot.
Well, it is fever hockey, and you see how regular hockey can get all rambunctious and whatnot, so you gotta take it up a notch here.
Yeah, and like, it's just, you feel like you're having a fucking fever dream, seeing all the weird shit going on around you, so it works.
Nicely done. Sometimes the shy guy will just bat it away for no reason, sometimes it will just let it through.
Well, it's not for no reason, it's a fucking goalie!
I know, but still.
Okay, halfway point, let's see if I can keep this up.
You can do it, mate. Just go behind the goalie and just, like, go back and forth. That's what I do.
Yeah, just cheat your way through the entirety of this.
I have some integrity, I think?
No. No, you don't.
No.
Oh.
Really should have passed it up there, mate. Now they're gonna get a bonus.
Maybe I fucking should have. But I didn't.
Well, that will just make this Favor Rocky more interesting, I suppose.
Oof. Ooh.
Now we're equal.
Yikes. Again, keep an eye on Flame's hearts after this. He had 86 before. Let's see where he is at after.
Yeah, so, I mean, I know at the point when we started this, he was down to 84. So, clearly he'd already lost 2 lives at that point, but it depends whether there was another cut in there or not.
Why do I like you guys?
Why do you? That's a good point.
Yeah, it is true. But then, to be fair, like, we equal each other on banter, so it works out.
I'm glad we got to see Eggman Super before the end. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I was intentionally showing that off.
Yes. Good. Good, Flame. Good. Right, now just play keep away because you're winning by a lot now.
But I want to see the number go up.
Number go up is good.
It is. It's one of the best feelings you can get.
Okay, we're just gonna dick around and extend the time artificially here, alright?
Well, as long as they don't get that in the goal, you're alright.
Okay, just an explosion to seal the deal.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Okay, so it was 84. So, so far I think it's a total of 4 lives lost in total.
No, I'm at 87 now.
Well, yes, because you've got 3, so, I mean, it's still a deficit of 1.
Alright guys, here we go, the final event. And for the last one, Extreme Snowboarding is pretty cool, because it's a very meaty course. There's a lot of cool things going on in it, and you're against both Bowser and Eggman here. So, who will Flame choose for the final event? Will it be with the character he's known for, Mario, or the character he's not known for, Sonic? Of course it's fucking Sonic.
Like, who else was I gonna pick? Come on, it's fucking Sonic.
Oh no, but I thought you were going to choose, like, Metal Sonic.
Why is Eggman gyrating?
Why isn't he gyrating is a better question. Also, to answer yours, Richie, Metal Sonic isn't available until the post-game, which again, we're not covering because it's just Bowser Jr. and Metal Sonic dicking about, and it's not nearly as interesting as the main game.
Essentially what happens is that they set up scoreboards in each of the worlds and set challenges that you can do. It's basically just more missions, so we thought we'd give that one a pass. This is a satisfying conclusion, I think, having this like race downhill.
Yeah.
And this essentially plays like Mario Kart, so I'm perfectly fine with that.
It looks like a Mario Kart Wii course, just look at it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it's also given me sort of massive SSX fields, and I am loving that because it reminds me of when SSX was good and existed.
It had that reboot in 2012. How did that do? I take it not very well, given the fact we ain't heard nothing from it since.
No, it did okay, but definitely it really didn't feel like SSX because it was too realistic and didn't have enough neon.
It was too real, man. I was literally on the slopes and I didn't like that.
Yeah. But also I don't think it did well enough for them to sort of justify doing any more with it. But that's fine, and but still, it's nice to have the memories of it all, and this is a really meaty track.
Yeah, told you, man.
still on the first lap, although we're on our way back up to the top of the mountain again.
Oh, so basically this is like, is it DK Jungle, but not quite?
It's sort of the one from Double Dash.
Yeah, DK Mountain, that's the one.
I love
Either that or
track.
Waluigi Pinball from the DS one, where it fires you up like that too.
You know, in Mario Kart Tour, they actually have a thing where you can play courses backwards.
Yeah.
And Waluigi Pinball is a completely different course when you play it like that.
Yeah, but you gotta play it on your fucking phone, so I don't care.
As long as they're making Mario Kart 9, I could give a shit what they're dicking about with on the mobile side of things, okay?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, ideally, you know, they want to put in the awful loot boxiness and the really awful amount of money that you need to spend on that game. But that is a separate issue. As long as, you know, Mario Kart 9 is decent, we should be alright.
Yeah, but what you gotta worry about is that is most likely more profitable than the console Mario Karts.
Yeah.
So that's why I get a bit nervous when these things start moving in that direction.
It's true, but I mean, so far anyway, Nintendo have been pretty consistent in saying that they don't necessarily see the mobile market as their main thing. They'll make money what they can whilst they're there, but their main business is the sort of the consoles and the video games, the main stuff. Which I like that is where their focus is, but obviously investors have been screaming out for more mobile games for a long time. But anyway, that was the end of that.
Very nicely done, Flame.
Oh, and you beat the course record and didn't get hit by a blue shell, so very well done, my friend.
Yeah, I did just see the blue shell going flying past me there.
Whee!
Although you did, you know, go on to lose another 3 lives there, so...
He noticed, we all noticed. So, we have come to the end of this Olympic extravaganza. Richie, how's your time here been, mate?
It's been fun. I mean, I enjoyed the Wii version of the game. I think that on the whole, I probably do still prefer that version over this one, even though its story mode was a lot simpler. But I still think that this is definitely a good time and like really nice and fleshed out for something that it didn't necessarily need it, but it's nice, and I do wish that they did more stuff like this in these types of games because it just makes them more enjoyable on the whole for the single player.
Yeah, and I'll get to you, Flame. Don't worry. But the sheer novelty of like having adventure fields to run about on really elevates this above the others. And I don't know, maybe it's just a placebo effect, but like being able to explore these worlds and talk to people, and with the good writing, the character dynamics and whatnot, items to find, minigames to do, it just makes it feel a lot more fleshed out. And it makes me appreciate it more because it's on the DS, because the DS had, you know, it had limitations, but they really made the most of it. This is easily one of the best looking and playing games on the DS, and it is just a mini-game collection, really, with some nice looking assets on top of it. But yeah, I really enjoy Winter Olympics DS. I love the Adventure Tours mode. I'm kind of sad nothing else has come close to it since, but that's just my opinion. What about you, Flame? Bring it on home.
Yeah, I think this game is absolutely fantastic. It completely hits the strike on what it's trying to do. It's like the characterization is great. You can tell that they were really enjoying writing all these character interactions. The sports themselves, some of them are great, some of them could have done with some work, but you know, on the whole, this is a mostly positive experience. It's got a lot of charm to it, and I really enjoy playing through it.
Oh, all the snow spirits are back and ready to bury the humans beneath the mounds of snow once more. And wouldn't that be a twist at the end of the game, like they were the bad guys and Bowser and Eggman were the good guys? Alas for a better story lost to the sands of time, I suppose. So, that's our last playthrough of 2019, guys, and indeed the 2010s. How about that shit?
Oh, God.
And we'll be back next decade. A little bit of a dad joke for you there. And we're going to be doing the 3 Rs, like we said, Rivals, Rush, and Sonic R. But if there's any other Sonic games you want to see on top of that, let us know in the video description, or just the video comments, rather. You don't have access to the description. That's all me. Although that would be a little bit weird. I'm just rambling now. But this has been a fun time, and I'm also stalling for time now. I always start these things too soon. I don't know. Just enjoy the multicolored sprites on the screen. Alright guys, we're done here. I've been Tom64.
I've been the Flameclaw.
And I have been Richie.
And we'll see you next time for another HellfireComms playthrough in the 20s. Bye for now.